Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Guys, in today's video, I'm going to share with you my top picks of niche fragrances to wear this spring, okay? Listen, where I am in the world, Old Man Winter is still hanging around, but I told him he has to go, okay? He got his eviction notice. He's packing up his stuff because he needs to bounce. So if you want to know about these top niche fragrances for spring, then just continue to watch. Guys, before we get started with the video, please make sure you like this video, thumbs it up so YouTube knows you love my content. Leave me a comment below and let me know what niche fragrances you're going to be wearing this spring. And also make sure you're subscribed to the channel, okay? It is for the free. It is free 99. You're not going to lose anything. You're going to gain everything, okay? All the wealth and the knowledge of fragrances and beauty and luxury and lifestyle. That's what you're going to get, all right? So make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Now, let's jump right into this list because we have quite a few fragrances to get through. Let's start with Castling by Mind Games. I don't know if I told y'all this before, but this fragrance gives me a more grown up, a little bit more sexy, a little bit more unisex version of Good Girl Gone Bad by Kilian. No, the notes are not the same. They do not share the same notes. However, it's something in this fragrance that just put me in the mind of Good Girl Gone Bad, but in a beautiful way. The star of the show in this fragrance is Fig, but it's not like the diptyque, let me butcher this word real quick. Philosophicalis. I'm not sure, but y'all know that diptyque fragrance that I'm talking about that has a fig note, but the fig in that fragrance is very, very green. It's cute, but not cute enough for me, okay? Because that fragrance is very green. This just has enough greenness where it's fresh and clean, and it says hello spring, but it's not too green. It doesn't smell like grass or anything like that. So this opens up with fig leaves. There's bergamot, iris, freesia, lotus flower, vanilla woods, skin musk, vetiver, and sandalwood. It's a green floral woody fragrance, y'all. It's perfect for the spring, perfect for the summer, perfect to wear in the day, but you can also wear this at night for a date night. These fragrances, and when I say these fragrances, the Mind Games fragrances do not lack when it comes to the performance area. They have great performance, y'all. They last forever on the skin. They project. They leave sillages, scent trails. People will smell you before they see you. This fragrance is incredible, okay? And like I said, if you love Good Girl Gone Bad by Kilian, I feel like you're going to be obsessed with this. So Castling by Mind Games. Next up, we have a fragrance I haven't spoken about in so long on my channel, and it's by Elixir Parfums, and it's Elixir Parfum. This was a gift from Bay. I want to say Christmas 2 years ago. It was the same year that he purchased the 1872 by Clive Christian for me. This is a beautiful rose scent. If you love rose, if you love florals, if you love sweet, fruity, like a fruity floral, but not a regular like fruity floral. It's a very grown and sexy take on a fruity floral. So it doesn't smell generic. So when I say fruity floral, don't think generic or don't think mass appealing, because it's not like that. Although this fragrance is so beautiful and so pretty to me, I feel like you have to try it out before you get it, because this is very expensive, okay? If you love powdery scents, you will love this. And I feel like a lot of the DNA of Elixir fragrances have a very powdery undertone. So if you love powdery scents, you'll love this, because to me, it's like a powdery, fruity floral. You definitely smell the rose in this fragrance. You definitely smell that woody dry down in this fragrance. This is so immaculate. It's so grown and so sexy and so classy. Very sophisticated. It's like a date night special occasion type of scent. But honestly, you can wear this in a day as well. But I particularly don't wear this just running around, running errands, because it is a very expensive fragrance. It's Elixir Parfums. But the scent is also very special. It doesn't smell like a regular everyday type of scent, you know what I'm saying? Even though it's a fruity floral. So it opens up with bergamot, there's raspberry, there's rose de mai, there's peach, ylang ylang, there's geranium, violet, lily of the valley, there's jasmine, there's heliotrope, musk. When I tell you the notes go on to the back of the card, there's a lot of notes. The notes are noting in this fragrance, okay? But let me tell y'all, it's not a beast mode, smell me before you see me. People will smell you when you're around. It's an extrait de parfum, but you're not announcing your presence. They will smell you when you're there, okay? Spray this on your clothes, spray this on your skin. It leaves that oily, like residue on your skin that I absolutely love because it's so pretty, it's so classy, it's so sophisticated. It's a powdery, fruity floral that I don't think is a safe blind buy because it does have a peach note in it, and I know how y'all are with peach. I feel like y'all are always telling me about this dang peach. What did the peach do to y'all? But this fragrance is so super pretty, and it's perfect for the spring and summer. Radienzo Parfum's Elixir Parfum. Next on the list by Germain, we have Radienzo. I got this fragrance in either December, maybe November or December. It was sent to me by the fragrance group. Y'all, I smelled it one day. Bae and I were going to get ribs. Were we going to get ribs? Yeah, ribs. It was a casual, like, Friday night, nothing too serious. And I put this on, and when I tell you, as soon as I sat down, I got a compliment by our waitress. This fragrance is so pretty. When I say I cannot wait to wear it in the spring. It's a spring summer fragrance for me. Like, I like to categorize my fragrances, by seasons. So for me, this is a spring summer scent. But when I tell y'all I cannot wait, it smells so good. So it opens up with pear, a super juicy pear, and then there's pineapple. Okay, pear and pineapple, Turkish rose, orange blossom, akigala wood, amber, and musk. Okay, y'all, this fragrance smells so freaking good. It doesn't smell like, it's not like a super sexy date night scent, but it's something sexy about it. You know what I mean? Like, you can wear this in a day, you can wear it at night, like on a casual date, nothing too deep or anything like that, but it just smells very, very pretty. If you love feminine scents, pretty fruity floral type scents, but you want it to smell a little bit unique, then try this one out. And you can save 20% using my discount code, TheGreat20, on SoAvantGarde.com. That's Radienzo by Germain. Next on the list by Kriegler, we have English Promenade. And I wasn't going to put it on this list, but I'm also not going to lie to y'all because I'm very excited to wear this fragrance this spring, okay? This fragrance is so pretty. If you love orange blossom, you will love this, but it smells like a creamsicle. It smells like a creamsicle ice cream orange blossom flavor. Like, that's what it smells like. Creamsicle and orange blossom, like, all rolled into one. If you guys remember a video that I did with the bae, I want to say it was a Guess Your Fragrances like 2 years ago or something like that. And this was one of his favorite fragrances on me because he loves this. This fragrance is very classy and sophisticated, but there's a subtle sexiness about it that I absolutely love. It's so inviting. It's one of those fragrances that when you smell it, you want to keep smelling it. It's not a gourmand or anything like that, but it's one of those fragrances that just smells like edible, but it doesn't have gourmand notes, but it smells like a creamsicle, like an orange blossom creamsicle. It opens up with grapefruit. There's jasmine, neroli, orange blossom, white flowers, white musk, and ylang ylang. And I'm thinking that creaminess is coming from the ylang ylang in the base with the orange blossom because the orange blossom is very prominent in this fragrance. This fragrance was also Audrey Hepburn's signature scent, so very classy, very sophisticated, and I'm obsessed. It lasts forever on the skin. You can smell it. It leaves a beautiful scent trail, a beautiful sillage. But for the price, it should, okay? English Promenade by Kriegler. Next up by Bond number 9, we have what I think is a safe blind buy, and it's Madison Avenue. And honestly, guys, safe blind buys are very subjective. It depends, because if you're somebody that loves woody animalic fragrances and you're watching someone that always talks about woody animalic fragrances, then whatever fragrance they're talking about that's woody and animalic is going to be a safe blind buy for you. You know what I mean? Someone that hates fruity florals and feminine fragrances, this is not a safe blind buy for them. But if you love sweet fruity floral fragrances that are mass appealing, easy to please, but it still has a little bit of uniqueness to it, like you can still tell it's not a regular designer fragrance that you're going to smell at Macy's, then it's a safe blind buy for you. And you guys are always asking me about Bond fragrances and what's a safe blind buy, and I feel like this is like the number one safe blind buy. I can't see someone not loving this. If anything, they're going to say it doesn't smell like much of anything to them. You know what I mean? Although it's a beautiful scent, but it's not super hard to understand. It's not super unique. It's not super complex. It's nothing like that. It's just a very pretty fragrance for someone who just loves to smell good, okay? It opens up with apple. There's blackberry, bergamot, rose, jasmine, magnolia, patchouli, praline, and ambroxan. It's sweet, it's floral, it's beautiful, it's feminine, it's pretty girl, and I absolutely love it. Madison Avenue by Bond number 9. Next up by Nishane, we have 100 Silent Ways. And I've been speaking about this fragrance for the past 2.5 years now. And every time I talk about this fragrance, I say that it's the most sexiest floral fragrance ever. Now, for me, there's a lot of fragrances that have florals in it that are sexy. This is a floral fragrance, like hands down. It has a little peach, so it's a fruity floral, but it's definitely a floral fragrance. But when I say this is sexy, this is like a super sexy date night, elevated, high quality. This fragrance is freaking everything. It's very addictive. Okay, like it's a floral fragrance that smells kind of yummy. Like it does something to your senses where you want to keep smelling it. You might want to even like lick yourself or bite yourself. That's how good you will smell, okay? And it doesn't need any caramel. It doesn't need any gourmand notes to make you want to bite yourself. It just smells that good. It opens up with tuberose. There's peach, mandarin orange, there's gardenia, there's orris, there's jasmine, vanilla, sandalwood, and vetiver. It's another creamy floral fragrance. I feel like for me, the florals that I love lean more creamy than sharp and heady. You know what I mean? You can save 20% on soavantgarde.com with my discount code, TheGreat20, and get this fragrance. This is a date night fragrance, like I said. It's a brunch fragrance. It's an everyday fragrance. It can be a signature scent. I feel like you can wear it all year round, in my opinion, because I've worn this fragrance in the fall and the winter because I just wanted to smell it, but it's perfect for the spring and summer. So 100 Silent Ways by Nishane. Next up by Creed, we have Windflowers. Y'all already know I love this fragrance. This fragrance is a sweet floral fragrance, but it has a yummy praline and brown sugar note in it that I just love, okay? It doesn't smell like a regular basic floral, but it's definitely a mass appealing type of scent. I don't see who would not love this fragrance. It's just so pretty. It's so feminine. It's so girly. It lasts forever on the skin. It definitely has a presence. It's not a beast mode fragrance, but it's far from a skin scent. You definitely smell it. You do not have to overspray this fragrance because it is very powerful, okay? But, and however, I overspray whatever because I have the tolerance for it. But there's some people who have a very low tolerance for fragrances, and after they spray like maybe 2 or 3 sprays, they're coughing or choking or whatever. That's not me. Like I can go in, but this fragrance right here, you don't necessarily have to because it is very potent. It opens up with jasmine. There's orange blossom. There's peach again. There's a lot of peach in a lot of these fragrances. And you guys know I love peach in my fragrances. There's jasmine. There's tuberose. There's rose, musk, praline, orange blossom, iris, and sandalwood. It doesn't have any powderiness to me. Although it has iris in the base. It just smells like, oh my goodness. It just smells creamy and warm, but you can wear it all year round, but it's perfect for the spring. I told y'all, I've worn this in the wintertime because it just smells that good to me. And because it has a brown sugar, which is not listed, but I was told by somebody that worked at the Creed boutique that there was brown sugar in this fragrance, and the pralines, it makes it a little bit gourmand, like a floral gourmand a little bit, but it's still a very pretty girl, ethereal, like everyday, day to day. You just want to smell really pretty. You want to smell really good. You want to be known for smelling good. You're going to wear this. If it's on the website, you can save 20% on soavantgarde.com using my discount code, TheGreat20, because sometimes they have it in and out of stock. Also, Aventus for Her, that's on there as well every now and again. But this is perfect for spring, y'all. Windflowers by Creed. Next up by Kilian, we have Good Girl Gone Bad, and this is the original version. They came out with either, I'm not sure if it's called an Intense or an Extra or Extreme or whatever. That one has a milk note in it, and it was something about the milk note with these notes here that just did not sit right with my stomach. I done told y'all how milk goes in fragrances with me. Like it can go real right or real wrong. And the extreme version, or whatever you want to call it, with the milk note in this, I hated it, okay? But this right here is an absolute love for me. I feel like this can be a wedding scent. Like I can see a bride wearing this in the spring, summer. It just smells, it smells clean, but it still smells floral, but not overly done floral, you know what I mean? And it also has like a little bit of creaminess in the dry down as well. So this opens up with osmanthus, there's jasmine, may rose, Indian tuberose, narcissus, amber, and cedar. I want to say, if not all of the fragrances that we're going to speak about today, they either share jasmine and tuberose or tuberose and rose, okay? It's definitely a floral party going on right now. But if you don't love heavy florals, then you may not like this because this one smells very florally to me. But I love florals. It doesn't have any fruits in it, so it doesn't have that sweetness from a fruit, but it's definitely a floral scent that's perfect for the spring, perfect for picnics, perfect for brunches. It's like a very light and ethereal floral fragrance. It's not a beast mode scent. You smell it. I definitely overspray this fragrance, and I also have the body cream, so I layer. But it's not a beast mode projector, but it lasts on my skin for about 6 to 7 hours. I overspray and I get my life. Good Girl, Gone Bad by Kilian. Now, y'all want to talk about a unique fruity floral fragrance? Y'all, Andromeda by Tiziana Terenzi is so different to my nose. This fragrance had me all caught up about 3 years ago when I first got it. Y'all, this fragrance is everything. It is a beast mode, but it's beautiful. It's not yelling, but people will smell you. It smells soft, but it has a presence. It lasts forever on the skin. It's super, super long lasting, super unique. It's very different. It doesn't smell anything like a fruity floral that you've ever smelled. And I will say it is not a safe blind buy, okay? Because Tiziana Terenzi fragrances has that musky, ambery dry down, and I know a lot of you guys do not like that scent, but this is so beautiful, okay? One of my most complimented fragrances in the spring. You cannot tell me anything when I'm wearing Andromeda, okay? This is a perfect date night fragrance. It's a perfect brunch fragrance. I don't run around in this like particularly like just running errands, because for me it smells too special for that. It smells too unique for that, although you could. But for me, I love wearing my everyday designer fragrances for like running errands and running around. This smells very, very special. I'm not wasting this one right here to go to the post office, okay? No. So this has a lot of notes, y'all, but it opens up with bergamot, there's grass, there's ylang ylang, there's jasmine, there's rose, there's pear. A lot of the fragrances that we're speaking about today, guys, have a lot of the same notes because these are the scents that I love, okay? Like, just keeping it real. When I like something, I really like it, period. But I don't think this is a safe blind buy. Try to get a sample, try to get your nose on it. But if you can, and you smell it at Neiman Marcus and you want to purchase it on soavantgarde.com using my discount code TheGreat20 and save 20% because this is not cheap either. Okay, I want to say this retails for $300 or maybe $350. I'm not sure, but it's worth it, y'all. It's an extra day parfum. When I tell you, it does not go anywhere. Okay, Tiziana Terenzi fragrances, the ones that I've experienced, which is over 45 at this point, none of them lack in performance. Like I'm telling you, I'm not saying there's none out there, but the ones I have absolutely no issues with, y'all. Andromeda by Tiziana Terenzi. Memo, we have Sherwood, and this fragrance is newer to my collection. I have not worn it out the house yet, but when I tell you, I cannot wait to wear this fragrance. This was sent over to me by Twisted Lily, so thank you, Twisted Lily, for sending me this fragrance. But y'all know this is my 6th Memo fragrance because I love Memo fragrances, and all 5 of them that I had prior to this one I bought with my own coins. Okay, I feel like it's important for me to let you guys know that because I don't mind influencers getting fragrances. Like, that doesn't bother me. I know it bothers a lot of people. Oh, they're getting fragrances for free. If you're doing this and this is like your career, or you a hobby or whatever it is, and you're on here every week talking to people about fragrances, and your channel is growing, your brand is growing, obviously you're going to get the attention of brands and you're going to get fragrances sent to you. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, the issue for me is when someone has a totally different scent style and then they get fragrances sent to them for free, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, these are the best fragrances, not anything that I was talking about prior to. These fragrances are fragrances that I absolutely love and owned prior to me getting them, okay? Tiziana Terenzi, my first one, to bit, I bought that with my own coins. My initial fragrances, Memo, Clive Christian, these are the fragrances that I absolutely love because they just do it for me. They smell amazing. The quality is amazing. They last forever on the skin. I'm someone that loves attention when it comes to my fragrances. I love compliments on my fragrances. And these are the fragrances that do it for me. These are the fragrances that people smell. They smell unique, but not too unique. You know what I mean? And this one right here falls right in that category. If you love a sandalwood note, a beautiful, creamy sandalwood, you will absolutely love this fragrance. When I tell you, I smelled this and I was like, wow, like this is Memo. Like, I love Memo. Memo is not spoken about a lot in these YouTube streets anymore. I feel like at one point, Memo was gaining like a lot of traction from a lot of creators. It was talking about Sintra and Martha and all that. And then it's like now they're on to the next one. But for me, like this will always be one of my favorite houses because the fragrances are exquisite, okay? The uniqueness of the scent of these fragrances and how these fragrances make me feel is just A1. So in Sherwood, we have carrot seeds, black currant, pink pepper, orange blossom, damask rose, spices, sandalwood, oak, and cashmere. Y'all, like I said, if you love sandalwood, you will absolutely love this fragrance because it's a sweet, creamy sandalwood. It has a sweetness to it, but it's not like a fruity sweet, but it's like a sweet wood type scent. It's a little spicy, nothing overbearing. It is perfect for the spring, okay? Date night in the spring. You can wear this in the summer. I feel like honestly you can wear this all year round. It doesn't smell like season specific to me whatsoever. I feel like it'll go with any season and it is incredible and I cannot wait to wear it outside the house. So Sherwood by Memo. All right, guys, so we made it to the last fragrance that I cannot wait to pull out this spring. And it is none other than the Spring Queen, the Spring King, the Spring Princess, the Spring Everything. Okay, make no mistake about it. Delina. Y'all, when I tell you I cannot wait to wear this fragrance, I've been wearing Exclusive since September and I love that fragrance. Okay, I absolutely do. But it's time for some rhubarb. It's time for some lychee. It's time for some rose and vanilla. Y'all, Delina is always that girl. Okay, she will always be that girl. She was that girl. She gonna always be that girl. She stood up. Listen, Delina is everything. Okay, powerhouse, beast mode. Smell me before you see me. Okay, smell me long after I'm gone. My scent trail, my sillage, it's so pretty. It's so feminine. This is everything. All right, like this fragrance is everything. And to think, when I first smelled this fragrance, I had her sitting for months because I did not understand her. But when I tell you, one day I picked her up and I sprayed her. I said, you know what? This fragrance costs too much money. I need to wear this fragrance. And I sprayed her all over my body and I was like, girl, what were you doing? What were you doing this whole time without Delina on your body? Like you had her on the shelf like she was a regular degular. She is that girl and she needs to be treated as such. Okay? This fragrance is everything, y'all. You can possibly save 20% on soavantgarde.com using my discount code, TheGreat20. If it's in stock, I will link it below. Delina by Perfume de Marly. All right, guys, we've come to the end of the video. Leave it in the comments below and let me know what are the niche fragrances that you're going to be pulling out this spring and killing the game, okay? Let's talk about it below like we always do. Remember to stay safe, be great, stay great, and always strive for greatness. AI the Great, signing out, but I'll see you in my next video. Peace.